Thank you, Ms. Malek. And I would like to introduce myself at first. First of all, my name is Farah, and I'm from Jordan. I'm 18 years old, as y'all know, and I'm a student at Marymount now. I'm majoring in biology. I was going to talk about growing up in Jordan. I've grown up in Jordan for the most part of my life, which is kind of all my life. And I grew up in a big family. We're 8 kids and 2 parents, and we were all together at one time. So we had like a really crowded house. And I was number 7, so I was, when they said the kids, I was one of the kids. I was born in Aqaba, which is a southern city in Jordan, and it's a gulf on the Red Sea. And I lived in Amman for the rest of my life afterwards. Raised in a Middle Eastern family, we had special values, and that we had to be raised upon for the rest of our lives. One of those many special values that were respect and honesty. And one of the most important values for me is trustworthy. My parents really trusted me, and that gave me even more freedom as long as I was right all the time. So I really had to think a lot before taking any decisions because my parents really trusted me. And it gave me more freedom to do whatever I wanted as long as I really thought about it the right way. My family plays a big role in my life, and they helped me in every way possible to become the person that I am now. And one special person in my family is my mom. My mom, that's my mom in the picture, and that's me when I was little. And my mom was always there for me. She was my parent, other than the other 3 siblings who were actually really older than me. So they kind of had to parent me. So I had 3 parents other than my real parents. Which was pretty hard at the beginning, but then I got used to it. And my mom was always there for me. She never actually made me do something or forced me to do something. She was always there for me and told me to think about things and figure them out on our own, which what I usually did. And it made me even feel more committed to making her feel that this is what she wanted. If she actually wanted me to do something, this would be it. So I had to really think hard when I take a decision to keep my mom in mind. Because she always said, if you're happy, I'm happy. And now I really understand that. Sorry. Being the little kid in my family did not mean that I could not be the oldest sister for this kid, which is my little brother. So I also could be a big sister too. Some people really ask me, where is Jordan? Which is a weird question to me because I've lived in Jordan my whole life. And now people are like, oh, where is Jordan? So Jordan is in the Middle East, which some people really don't know, too weird. But Jordan is in the Middle East, and it's in Asia. And people, when I say it's in Asia at first, they think I should be Asian, like Chinese, Japanese. But when I say it's in the Middle East, it's more. And that's Jordan. It's very little, really little. And if we take a close up to that, Jordan has Syria to the north, and Saudi Arabia to the south, Iraq to the east, and Israel and Palestine, which is the West Bank, to the east, to the west, sorry. We're a very little country, all the way from the north to the south. It's about a 5-hour drive, and that's about it. So, which I really like. I really like small places. And that's the flag of Jordan, black, white, and green, and red, all contributing to some kind of a symbol to the past and history of Jordan. Jordan is politically known as the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, and we're ruled by His Majesty King Abdullah and Her Majesty Queen Rania. And there's a picture of them too. I've I've chosen some parts of Jordan sites that I really like and I would like to share with you guys. First of all, I chose Petra because it's mesmerizing when you look at it at first. Although you had to walk like about 5 kilometers to get there in this really narrow walk, but it's really pretty and it's worth it, and it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, and it's worth visiting there, and it's someplace I would recommend anybody to see. And second of all, it's my hometown, which is Aqaba. I was born in Aqaba, and I haven't been there for a long time after I was born, so I couldn't really know it, but I still visited there, and almost every holiday for me was there. And I really liked it. It's just like a small place where you could go all over by yourself and have fun and relax and refresh. So it's one of my favorite places to go. The last place is really my favorite place. It's really close by. I live in Amman, and this is downtown Amman. It's really crowded most of the time, and what's really beautiful about it, it has all these ruins and history marks and all that, and it still has the modern side of Amman, which is really beautiful just to see around. And you can find everything in there, and you enjoy yourself being there, and it's just really the most beautiful place to hang out at. And those are just, as I just said, those are just like examples aside Jordan is my favorites, and I would like to share that with you. So I just did. I hope you liked it. For my education, I started studying in Jordan my whole life, apparently. And I was in Ahliya school for 1st and 2nd grade, and then I moved to UMS, University Model School. And when I became an 8th grader, I applied for the Jubilee School and was thankfully accepted. And I made it through all 4 years, except for the 10th grade where I was accepted into an exchange program, the YES exchange program, which is youth exchange and study. And I came to Texas, and I spent 1 whole academic year with the host family in Texas and studied in Joshua High School, which was really a great experience to be here because I could figure out how the cultures were seen between the 2 countries. And it was really like it gave me this new aspect of my life that there's more than Jordan to it. There's something else. And I helped make the people more aware of the Arab culture and what we were like. And I tried to give them as much possible a picture that is really true and honest. As usual, my first day of school was really the favorite day of the year for me, which is not a typical kid day, because usually kids are crying, but I cried to make my parents take me to school, which is weird, but that really happened. And finally I graduated from Jubilee School with the help of my friends and my family all there for me. And it was a really happy day, my graduation day, and it's a day that I will probably never ever forget. And it's really weird to say that you will probably never hear a high school kid say that. I love my school. I would really love to stay in it, but the only way to say it is actually not pass, which I can do. So I really love my high school. I would rather stay in it forever because it's the most wonderful place. One more thing I would like to share with you is the dream that I have. I have a dream to be a doctor and contribute to my community and society and make sure that I can be something in society and help people and make the world a better place for everybody else. And I found out that one way to do that is actually by living my life and living it to the most and contributing to the society in a way that will make me satisfied with my life and satisfy other people and my goal, which is to contribute to society and help in every way possible. And one way to making this world a better place is actually decreasing the gap between the two cultures, the Arab world culture and the American culture, which I found was really the gap when I first came here on my 10th grade. So I realized that I should go on with that and continue my studies somewhere abroad. And the US was my first choice. So I applied to Marymount University, and hopefully enough, I was accepted. And although I couldn't afford the tuitions, I got a scholarship, which is what I'm really thankful for. And I would like to thank Ms. Malek for that. And I would take this opportunity to also thank Bridges of Understanding for allowing me to be part of this process to decrease this gap and increase the awareness between the two.